Hola amigos y amigas, you are now with Jocelyn and I'm so grateful you are here. If you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. You already know all the goodness we're going to be getting into in this video. And if you are new here, welcome. I again am so grateful you are here. If you enjoy lifestyle, spirituality, self-development, journaling, and all of that good stuff, then make sure to click subscribe so you don't miss out on any of my weekly videos. I cannot believe that this is my last journaling prompts video of 2021, and it is about our very first new moon of 2022. For those of you who have been tuning into my lunation inspired journaling prompt videos throughout the year, I just want to thank you so much for supporting me and for gifting me the honor of serving as a guide in your reflections and your journaling and bringing me into your moon rituals. It really truly is just such an honor that I'm so grateful for. And I sincerely pray that these lunation inspired journaling prompt videos have assisted you in aligning to the moon, in fostering your relationship to the moon and its cycles, and it really has contributed goodness to you and your journey. Our first new moon of 2022 is in Capricorn, and our last new moon of 2022 is also going to be in Capricorn, and I find that very interesting, and it just makes me feel like 2022 is going to be one of those full circle moment kinds of years where we are looking back at the beginning of the year and seeing how the beginning of the year really relates to and corresponds to and kind of reflects in some way, shape, or form how we are closing it out. I feel like we're gonna get to the end of 2022 and just feel like we are experiencing a full circle moment of some sort. So I'm really excited to share these journaling prompts with you that are inspired by this new moon in Capricorn that we have taking place on January 2nd. And because it is so close to the new year, it's literally the day after the new year, these journaling prompts are also new year inspired. So I really hope that they not only assist you in aligning to and soaking up the energies of the Capricorn new moon, but also assist you in reflecting on the new year. So without further ado, let's get into these 8 journaling prompts. What belief system am I rooted in? I love starting with this prompt because, again, it is really celebrating the fact that we are stepping into a new beginning, a new year, amongst a new moon and a new cycle. And it's really important that we are keeping up with all the updates of our lives, including our belief system, which essentially is our foundation of which we are building our lives upon. A lot of the decisions that we make and actions that we take are a reflection of and respond to the belief system that we are rooted in. So let's get clear on what the updates of our belief system are and make sure that the belief system we are currently rooted in fully and clearly resonates with this current new version of ourselves. When I am in my power, what do I say yes to, and what do I say no to? This prompt is inspiring us to step into our higher selves, to step into our power, and really get to know what it is that we're saying yes to moving forward and what we're saying no to moving forward. I know that all of us have come to the understanding of just how important it is that we learn to say no, that we learn to really uphold our boundaries with the intention to maintain our well-being and honor our worth. Should you choose to journal this prompt will really serve as a beautiful, gentle reminder for you to refer back to throughout the year to remind you that when you are in your power, this is what you're saying no to, and this is what you're saying yes to. And really, not only this prompt, but all of these prompts serve as really beautiful reminders for us to look back on as we journey through the year. Which of my intentions contribute goodness not only to my life, but all life? I know that naturally, as we step into the new year and as we are amongst the new moon, we're going to be planting seeds of intention. But I wanted to take it a step further for us to reflect on the seeds that not only contribute goodness to us, but also contribute goodness to the collective as a whole. A lot of the spiritual growth that we have been experiencing and our own gifts that we have been reawakening and realigning to have been intending to not only get us to vibrate higher within our own lives, but also be consciously aware of how in lifting our own vibration and stepping into and sharing our own unique and authentic gifts, we are ultimately assisting the collective vibrate higher as well. Over the past year or so, you may have noticed your increasing desire to be of service. And this is one reason why, because we sincerely are all being called to be more mindful of the ways in which we are not only, again, contributing goodness to our lives, but to all life. So may this prompt assist you in the reflection of that. Why am I proud of how far I've come and where I am headed? This is an awesome prompt because it's not only encouraging us to be proud of ourselves for our past and all the experiences that we've grown through, therefore assisting us in our New Year reflections, but it's also encouraging us to be proud of where we are headed and assisting us in affirming the direction of which we are headed. So this prompt is a lovely prompt of duality in both the past and the future, where we are being proud of ourselves for all we've been through and all that we are manifesting to go through in the future. In what ways am I actively choosing to trust myself? Let us go ahead and affirm that we are ascending into a timeline as we step into this new year of us trusting ourselves. We no longer resonate with us having trust issues with ourselves, okay? The days of us questioning our decision making are long gone because we know that ultimately the best person to turn to for guidance is ourselves. The one person in this life that knows us the most is ourselves. So this prompt is assisting us in this affirmation and bringing us clarity on the ways in which we are actively choosing to trust ourselves. What makes me different? And why is that my superpower? Many of us have been on a journey of returning back home to our authentic selves. And when we begin to remember our most authentic and true selves, we also come to the knowing of the ways in which we are unique. And we come to understand how our uniqueness is a gift to the world. So let's hold space with this prompt to acknowledge what makes us different and why that is our superpower. A lot of the times in this world of normalcy, we can forget that our uniqueness, again, truly is a gift. So let's expand on why what makes us different is a superpower. How has change benefited me in the past, and what changes am I welcoming for the future? The intention of this prompt is for us to continue healing our relationship with change and really fully come to the understanding that we benefit from change. May we know that as we step into this new year, that we are going to continue experiencing life changes. But what's going to be different this time around is that we are going to respond to our life changes differently, because we now have the conscious awareness that, again, changes that are out of our control and changes also that are in our control that we intentionally make benefit us. So let's spend some time journaling how change has benefited us in the past and really reflect on that so that we remember to welcome change when it arises and as it unfolds. And because it's a new moon and a new year, let's call in some intentional changes that we would love to manifest. What grounding practices am I prioritizing making time for often? I know in the past year we have all come to know some practices that really assist us in remaining grounded, in remaining centered, in calming our nervous systems, and in assisting us respond to life in a calm and grounded way. So what have these grounding practices been for you? And if you want to expand on this prompt a little more, go ahead and further explain how each practice assists you in remaining grounded, how each practice makes you feel. And again, this prompt and all prompts will serve as a gentle reminder to look back on when you need to remember what assists you in remaining grounded, in remaining calm, and ultimately in realigning yourself to your higher self and to your authentic self. So what grounding practices are you making time for often? Are you prioritizing making time for often? Because again, we are affirming that as we step into this new year, we are stepping into a higher timeline. And in this timeline, we are prioritizing our overall well-being. We're no longer depleting or neglecting ourselves and our health. And we know that grounding ourselves often is important. If you are listening to this and you feel like you haven't really come to know what grounding practices assist you, I'm going to nudge you to reflect on that a little more, because I sincerely, again, feel that we've all come to know and discover a practice that calms us and that assists us in vibrating higher. And that, my friends, are the 8 journaling prompts for this new moon in Capricorn taking place on January 2nd, 2022. I hope that you resonated with at least one of the prompts, and at least one of the prompts inspired you to dive into the page and start reflecting. Again, all of these prompts serve as beautiful, gentle reminders, and they're all inspired and influenced by, again, the new moon in Capricorn, the new year, and the overall energies that we are surrounded by in this season. I thank you so much for tuning into this journaling prompts video. And again, for those of you who have been tuning into my journaling prompts videos for every lunation. I thank you so, so much for bringing me into your present moment under the full and new moons. And I look forward to continue channeling these prompts and connecting with the full and new moons ahead of us in 2022. Let's be mindful of the energy we are subscribing to as we step into this new year. I highly recommend that you check out my energy reading for this week as well as for next week, as it expands on the energies that we are amongst at this time, as well as the energies of the new year and the new moon. I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Until then, stay safe and stay grateful.